36. The ordination of Kassapa and his followers. Then this occurred to the Gracious One. For a long time this will occur to that foolish fellow. Powerful and majestic is this great ascetic, but he is surely not a worthy one like I am. Now what if I were to cause spiritual anxiety to this yogi? Then the Gracious One said to the yogi Uruvela Kassapa, You are certainly not a worthy one, Kassapa, nor have you entered the path to worthiness. This practice of yours is not one whereby you could be a worthy one, or one who has entered the path to worthiness. Then the yogi Uruvela Kassapa, having fallen with his head at the Gracious One's feet, said this to the Gracious One, May I receive the going forth, Venerable Sir, in the presence of the Gracious One. May I receive the full ordination. But you, Kassapa, are the leader, guide, chief, director and instructor of 500 yogis. You should give them permission and they can do whatever they are thinking. Then the yogi Uruvela Kassapa approached those yogis, and after approaching he said this to those yogis, I wish to live the spiritual life under the great ascetic. You, dear friends, can do whatever you are thinking. They replied, For a long time, friend, we have had confidence in the great ascetic. If you, friend, will live the spiritual life under the great ascetic, all of us will live the spiritual life under the great ascetic. Then those yogis, after throwing their hair, locks, pole and basket and sacred fire equipment into the water, approached the Gracious One. And after approaching and falling with their heads at the feet of the Gracious One, they said this to the Gracious One, May we receive the going forth, Venerable Sir, in the presence of the Gracious One. May we receive the full ordination. Come, monks, said the Gracious One, the Dhamma has been well proclaimed. Live the spiritual life for the complete ending of suffering. That was these venerable ones' full ordination.